welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be talking about the Morphe 35T palette, the Morphe 35 taupe palette. I recently mentioned in my Morphe haul that I would be doing this video, giving my full review on the palette, doing swatches for you, and a makeup tutorial, and that day is here. I'm in depth on the palette and then also showing you how I got this makeup look using the 35T palette. So why don't we just get started? The tutorial, I apologize. I was trying to think today as I was getting ready to film this video. I was trying to think of the last day that I saw sunshine, and I can't remember when that day was. It is so just dark and gloomy. We've had nothing but rain, which I guess was better than snow, but I'm just like hating all of these videos that I'm putting out because I just hate the quality of them. I am happy to say I mentioned in my last video that I was looking for a new camera, and I bought one. It is on its way to me. I got the Canon T5i, I believe, from Target. It was on sale. I bought it. So I'm super excited to be able to get that in. I won't have it till next week, but it's coming. Then I just gotta figure out my lighting, and we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Slowly but surely into it. So of course I'm using the Morphe 35T palette. So again, here's what all the shades look like. Okay, so honestly I'm sitting down. I kind of have like an idea in mind, but not a firm one. So first I'm going to go in with this brown shade. It's on the bottom. Now these don't have names, so sorry they don't have specific names. Go in and place this one in my crease with a big fluffy brush. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's like my favorite crease brush ever. And I'm just going to put that in the crease as my transition shade. And I just go back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I concentrate it in the crease and then up versus down. So I blend it up towards my eyebrow. Next, I'm going to go in with this like mauve shade right here. Hope you guys can see that. I'm so excited to have a real camera that has a viewfinder on it so I can see myself, what I'm doing. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to take me a little bit to figure out, but it's going to be great once we get there. I'm going to take the Sigma blending brush. This is the E25. And I'm going to put a little bit of that on my brush, and then I'm going to put that into the crease as well and focus it mainly on the outer V of my eye, and then slowly, as less product is on my brush, I'm going to start to drag it more towards the inner corner of my eye. This one I'm going to go back a few times and put more product on my brush and then blend it in. I mean, to get it to the darkness that I want it. So if you guys are repeating this look, you can just do it as many times as you want it. Okay, and then just to darken it up a little bit more, I'm going to take this shade right here, another one of the taupe shades, and just my same Sigma brush. Pick up just a little bit of product on that, and again apply it in the outer V. And this one I'm basically going to only do on the outer V of my eye. I'm not really going to drag it in to the inner part of my eye at all. And again, that's one where you can come in as many times as you want and make the color as deep as you want, as dark as you want. But then once that is done, I'm going to take just a clean, I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This is the G13 from Morphe. It's their blending fluff and no product on it, and I'm just going to blend everything together. I want to say too, I forgot to mention at the beginning, but I have like my foundation on, blush on, all that good stuff. And I did prime my eyes with my Instant Age Rewind concealer, and I set it with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. So really the only thing I had left to do is just the eye makeup, and then I'll also do the lipstick because I thought it would look kind of weird to like have everything done, including your lipstick and not your eyes. Like once I put the lipstick on, I was like, too much. So we'll do that at the end too. And moving on to the lid shade, I'm going to take this flat shader brush. It is from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to spray that with a little bit of the MAC Fix Plus. A lot of people say with the Morphe shadows that you don't need anything like the MAC Fix Plus or anything like that because the shadows are just so pigmented on their own. I agree with that to an extent, but if you really want your eyeshadows to pop, and if you really want them, I feel, to be like longer lasting, then I recommend using like MAC Fix Plus or some sort of similar spray to this, because to me it just really helped take an eyeshadow that pops and then made it pop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to spray my brush. Color that I'm going to be using is right here on the top. It's like a shimmery light purple type shade. I just love the shimmery shades in this palette. Like, they're so gorgeous. I'm just going to pat that shade all over my eyelid. I really hope the camera is picking up this shade because I just think it's gorgeous. Okay, and once I have that done, I'm just going to go back in with the G13 from Morphe and just blend everything together again, just to make it so there's no harsh edges at all. Then I'm going to move on to eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Graphic Eyeliner. That's what it looks like. It's a little bit different. So I'm going to do just, I think, like a regular wing liner, but honestly, it is so hard for me to do on camera. I've done it on camera a couple other times. If you guys want to see how I do my eyeliner, I'll have like the videos up here and I'll have them linked in the description box below, but I'm going to do this one off camera, mostly because I know I'm going somewhere after I film this tutorial and I don't want to like have to do over or have it be like not what I wanted at all. So I'm going to do it on camera just to make off camera to make sure I get it the way I want it. But yeah, I'll leave those other tutorials below where I do the liner on camera. And then kind of keeping with like the purple theme we have going on, I'm going to use the cream gel liner pencil from ColourPop, and this is in the shade Crybaby. And I just did a whole video about the liners that I got from ColourPop. I love Crybaby. It's like a violet, like a light violet, but it's very bright. So I just thought it would work well for this look. So I'm going to be putting this in my waterline. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to come in with this flat definer brush. It's from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to use the first taupe shade that I used in my crease, and I'm just going to smudge that on my lower lash line, really close to my lash. And then using this large pencil brush, also from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to go in with the last shade that I used in my crease, and then I'm going to smudge that as well on my lower lash line. Eyes, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is my little mini version that I got, but I also do have the full size too. And I do think this would be a fun look to use false eyelashes with, just because I know that I'm going somewhere after this and I don't really want to wear fake eyelashes to where I'm going. I'm not going to use lashes today, but I think eyelashes would look great with this look. If I was going somewhere like a holiday party or things like that, I would probably wear my lashes. But to finish off the look, I'm going to be using Trap from ColourPop. And this is one of their new Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks, or it was in my new ColourPop haul anyways. It's just like a gray mauve shade, so I feel like it fits in pretty well with this look, and it's one of my favorites from them. Like, I can't stop wearing it. I can't. And a lot of times with these liquid lipsticks, I don't use eyeliner. I don't use eyeliner. I don't use lip liner simply because I feel like they don't need it and they don't go anywhere. If you have a favorite lip liner, feel free to use it. I find myself not needing lip liners with these. Okay, so this is the Morphe 35T palette. It has the 35T sticker here on the back, and then this is what the shades look like. So it is a taupe palette. It has a lot of the taupe shades, mauve shades. It has matte shades. It has shimmer shades. It's gorgeous. Like, when I first got the Morphe palette, I was using it a lot because I was trying to see the different makeup looks. I was trying to test out a lot of the different shadows. But then even after that, I kept reaching for it. And my poor like Kat Von D Shade and Light palette was like, what about me? Like, what are we doing over here? And I'm like, sorry, I love this one so much. It has, I mean, it has 35 shades in there, which is a lot. And they are big shades. Like, if you can tell, like, these are not small eyeshadows that you're getting, and you get 35 of them. There's definitely more shimmer shades than there are matte shades, but for matte shades you have like the taupe matte shades, you have brown, you have light brown. I mean, like perfect transition colors, I feel like. And then these shimmery colors are just so beautiful. I'm using one on my lid today that I just thought was so stunning. I will say, and in the makeup tutorial, I will use MAC Fix Plus, a spray to help like bring out the pigment in the eyeshadows. I've been watching a lot of videos on Morphe, and a lot of people are saying like you don't need MAC Fix Plus or anything because the shadow's already so pigmented. And I do agree with that, but I do like to use the MAC Fix Plus because I think it makes them even more pigmented. And I almost think it makes them last longer too. Like, it keeps that pigment bright all throughout like the event that I'm doing. So, you know, if I know that I'm not really doing anything that day, but I still do my makeup, a lot of times I'll skip the MAC Fix Plus if I'm using the shimmery shade. But if I know that I'm going somewhere and I'm going to be out all night, I'll use it because I just think it really like amps the shadows up a notch. But again, they are very pigmented on their own. With having so many shadows in here, there are so many different looks you can do. I don't know if I have repeated a look. And when I sat down to do today's makeup tutorial, I had an idea in mind on a look that was like one of my very first looks that I did with this palette. I was so excited to use like two of the matte taupe shades, a little bit of brown in my crease, and then a shimmer shade on my lid. And I had done that look before, like previously, not on camera or anything, but I did that look and I thought that I would do it again. And then as I sat down and I was looking at it, I was like, wait, I haven't used this shadow yet and it looks so beautiful. I really want to use that shadow. So that's what I went with. But I mean, there is just so many different combinations that you can do with this palette. It was $22.99 when I purchased it from the Morphe website, which for 35 big eyeshadows, I think is fantastic. I was very happy with it. There's always like discount codes floating out around there. A lot of the bigger YouTubers are affiliates with Morphe, so I personally used a discount code when I put my purchase in. I think I got 15% off my entire order. So I ordered the palette and then 4 brushes as well. I got 15% off everything, so they're definitely on the affordable side, which I just think is so fabulous. They have a lot of different palettes out there for you guys to choose from. The 350 is probably the most loved palette from Morphe, and it's always sold out. I believe it is still sold out as the time that I'm filming. I think they brought it back in stock and then it sold out again in like a half hour. So, but they have a lot of other ones out there. They're bringing out new ones, it seems like, quite frequently. So if you guys really want an eyeshadow palette but maybe can't afford some of the more expensive ones like the Kat Von D, the Anastasia, things like that, I definitely suggest looking at Morphe because so far I have been so happy with these eyeshadows and find myself reaching for this palette a lot. I got everything covered in this Morphe palette review, swatch, makeup tutorial, demo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it for you, even with the crappy weather we have going on. Still had a good time filming this for you. Please do give this a thumbs up if you like this video. If you guys have anything from Morphe palettes or brushes, but if you have any favorites from Morphe, please leave them in the comments below because I will want to be placing another Morphe order. I'm trying to decide. I think I want to get another palette, but I'm not exactly positive which one to get. But just because of how much I love this palette, I feel like having another one could really come in handy, like, because I need it. Why do I feel like I need to make like excuses to why I'm going to buy another palette? It was only $23. I'm sure I can find a discount code, maybe for Christmas. I'll do it. But yes, please leave in the comments below if you have anything from Morphe that you really love that you think I should get or anyone else watching this video should get. Hope you will subscribe before you go, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.